Chatting with the chase suspect, how one woman wound up on the phone with a stranger who was being chased by law enforcement and what she told him. And one woman proves you're never too old for some thrills. You are watching The Rundown. I'm Michelle Vias, in for Robin Winston. More on those stories in just a moment. But first, there's still a threat of avalanches on the San Bernardino County mountains. Crews are inspecting a 7-mile stretch of Highway 18 because there's concern that the snowpack could come crashing down on the road. Caltrans posted this video of a crew clearing snow on Highway 18. This was on Tuesday. They say crews have now removed over 12 million cubic yards of snow off San Bernardino County highways. And it's really getting tough getting around those mountain communities. Officials say snow has been removed from 90% of the roads, but many lanes are still shared with maintenance vehicles, bulldozers, and plows. Many people are growing frustrated because their neighborhoods are still blocked.
I got elderly, I got seniors, I got toddlers, I got people with families. No one's helping. I've called everybody, no one's helping.
Just hurry up and get it done. It only takes 10 minutes to plow that road with a dozer, and there's like 6 of them just
parked. And they're all standing there.
A county spokesperson told us that the snow is so deep that snow plows won't work in some areas. So instead, they're using bulldozers, and that process takes longer. Let's get a check of the weather with meteorologist Stephanie Olmo.
Quiet conditions for now, but we can expect some changes as we head into Friday and Saturday. This is what we have going on as we check out the long-range futurecast. You have an area of low pressure right in the Pacific Northwest. And just south of there, we do have an atmospheric river, mainly concentrated across northern and central California, where they are expected to see the brunt of all the wet weather. For us, we'll get clipped with the tail end of it, but still looking at some wet conditions as we head into Friday and Saturday. So the rain is expected to begin early Friday, mainly overnight Thursday into Friday, and continuing throughout much of the day. High snow levels expected, so much of the area mountains are looking at rain, which is going to raise a concern for flooding. In terms of estimated rain totals for LA and Ventura counties, about 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches in some spots. For the IE, about 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch will be possible. You want to stay safe out there. Back to you.
The LAPD released new video of a man they're looking for. They say he was responsible for 2 stabbings in El Sereno. This video is paused before he attacked and killed his first victim, a 17-year-old high school student. Both crimes happened on Friday within a 5-hour period. A memorial has been set up where the boy died. Family and friends went there to pay their respects on Tuesday night. The teen's mother says he was a straight A student and was stabbed while waiting to be picked up from school.
Whoever saw, seen, heard, if they saw the person, spread out the words to find the person that did this to my son.
And police believe the same man stabbed another person in the back 5 hours later outside a liquor store about 2 miles away, but that victim survived. We're now hearing from a woman who says she was on the phone with the pursuit suspect trying to calm him down during the dangerous chase. Teacher Joshua Ross was carjacked by the driver at a Corona Shell station. He left his phone inside the truck, and Ross's girlfriend says she called it during the pursuit. She says 44-year-old Benjamin Gonzalez answered the phone, and for 30 minutes she talked to him. When he came up on an intersection with kids crossing the street, here's what she told him.
Right away, I got into teacher mode, and I said, don't you dare. Don't you dare. If your kids watch this, they need to know that this is what you care about. And I just said, don't you dare hit those kids.
The driver was eventually arrested. No one was hurt. All the rain is really tough on our roads, and the potholes that come as a result can cause some major problems for our cars. But some drivers want to know if they're getting filled fast enough while we're in between storms. NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu talked to some frustrated drivers.
You damaged your car?
Yes, I did.
Jerry Poindexter is driving a rental van for work. The reason? An extra-large pothole he hit in Sherman Oaks.
It caused my bumper to dislocate from my entire car.
The kind of damage you can incur from a pothole, especially a deep one, can cost quite a bit. Jerry's mechanic charging him $1,200 to replace his bumper. But hitting a bad one just right can also mess up your axle. pop your tires or scrape your chassis.
Yes, there's potholes everywhere, even in Beverly Hills.
Manuel Hood should know. He owns Dings and Things, a mobile repair service for cars. He says business has been good for him lately, bad for drivers. They're hitting thousands of potholes left over from 2 weeks of intense rain. Rim damage is what he sees the most.
Your rim is scuffed up or bent or misfigured.
We called LA City Street Services for some raw numbers. They told us since February 22nd, they received 3,464 pothole reports. So far, they've fixed 1,919. That averages out to about 247 requests per day.
I think we're going to continue to see more damage because they can't get out and fix it fast enough.
We found a pair of potholes on Valley Circle in Woodland Hills that are still only partially repaired. One entire lane blocked since the first round of storms. If you want to report one to the city or county, they have an online form you can fill out. You can also file a claim for compensation from both if your car was damaged. But there are time limits, so check their websites for details.
You gonna try now?
Yeah, I might. I just might. Seriously.
Okay. How did I? I think we're fine. I think we got all the audio on there. Oh my God.
Oh my God is right. That crash was caught on camera as two friends filmed their photography podcast. It happened at a cafe in Houston. Nathan Reeves and Alexi Reyes say they were in shock after that SUV slammed into their backs, but they were not badly hurt. The family inside the vehicle was okay as well. The Clippers are marking a major milestone in the construction of their new arena in Inglewood. The team celebrated the steel topping out of the nearly $2 billion Intuit Dome. The new home of the LA Clippers will seat 18,000 fans and feature a nearly full acre-sized scoreboard. Team owner Steve Ballmer was pretty pumped about it.
Best seats, most leg room, most headroom. Toilets, 1,160 toilets and urinals. Clocks, we have 199 clocks in here that'll just count down every break before the game, quarter breaks, halftime breaks, just like boo, boo, boo.
Very important details. We'll be there to enjoy the clocks, bathrooms, and all in time for the 2024-2025 season. The actor behind a fan-favorite anti-hero is making his way to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He'll be part of a revived Daredevil series heading to Disney+. The Hollywood Reporter says actor John Bernthal will return to the role of the Punisher. Bernthal, whose breakout TV role came in The Walking Dead, first appeared as the ruthless comic book vigilante in the old Daredevil series on Netflix. Series leads Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, and they already signed on for the Disney Plus revival, and it is expected to debut on the streaming service sometime next spring. It appears as if the $2 billion Powerball winner has found himself quite a new home. According to Dirt.com, Powerball winner Edwin Castro spent $25.5 million on this Hollywood Hills home with an infinity pool and stunning views of the LA skyline. It has 5 bedrooms, 6 baths, and a movie theater, plus a 7-car garage. One grandmother is certainly not afraid to reach new heights to mark a milestone birthday. This daredevil grandma is Marge Wardensky from New Jersey. That's her jumping out of a plane in Hawaii. The skydive with her granddaughter marked an early celebration of Marge's 95th birthday this summer in August. Marge sees herself as a thrill seeker, even in her mid-90s.
Yes, well, hey, you only live once. And if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, no matter where you're at or what you're doing. That's my philosophy.
Growing up in planes to begin with.
It's great. It really is great. You get out there and go, ah, you know. As long as I have somebody on my back.
It was actually the 3rd time Marge has taken this kind of plunge. You go, Marge. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and at our website, NBCLA.com. Thanks for watching The Rundown.